Just back to a new N.Sane Trilogy stream. And if it's this one, definitely go and check it out. And yeah, we are back with a very special N.Sane Trilogy stream. Yeah, because it is the anniversary. Yeah, the anniversary of the N.Sane Trilogy. Not only that, but it is the 9-year anniversary. Yeah, the 9-year anniversary. 9 years ago, on this day, June 30th of 2017, the N.Sane Trilogy released on the... which is, yeah, absolutely crazy. That it's already been since 2017 with the N.Sane Trilogy's release. And the first comeback of Crash Bandicoot, not counting Skylanders. And sad to say, I did have to redo the whole save file because something actually happened on the original save file, you know, that we made on the last stream. So yeah, I had to redo all the levels and stuff up to this point. So just in case if y'all notice, like, yeah, I actually managed to get one platinum relic, and that was in, oh, what level was it? I'm trying to think. But yeah, it wasn't like Snow Biz or anything. You know, like what we got in the last one. Sadly, it's not on that one, because, again, I had to redo the save file up to the point where we ended off on the last stream. So yeah, sad to say that. I'm not really too sure exactly what happened to the save file that we were doing, though. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't so sure exactly what happened to the save file that we created on the last stream when we began a new game on Crash 2. But yeah, again, it's all good though. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing very well today. It's hard to believe that it's the last day of June, though, of 2026. The last day of June of 2026. Hard to believe that. And it is almost America's 250th birthday. That is crazy as well. And again, it also depends of where you are in the country, or in the state as well, where y'all live, because not a whole lot of people, not everybody does celebrate 4th of July. Yeah, not everybody celebrates 4th of July, because, again, it depends on what state you're in. Like, if you're in the UK or something, right, it really just depends. Here in the US, obviously, we do celebrate 4th of July. Yeah, here, we obviously do celebrate 4th of July, where I am. But yeah, again, it really depends. Kind of like how not a whole lot of people celebrate Thanksgiving, right? There's just certain people that celebrate Thanksgiving. It's something like that. But yeah, it really does not feel like it was that long ago when watching the fireworks on 4th of July of last year. And now that time is almost here again. That's crazy. Like, very crazy. It's definitely one of my favorite things when it comes to every year, right? When it comes to this time, watching fireworks. When it comes to 4th of July. Like, who doesn't like doing that? Because I really love doing that. All the different colors and stuff. Really, really great to watch. And of course, we're gonna take the secret exit. To get to Unbearable. Yeah, to be able to get to Unbearable, we're gonna take the secret exit. And also, the new Minions movie tomorrow as well. July 1st, which is very crazy, though. Alright, that the third Minions movie is, you know, almost here. Which I'm not sure when I would watch it. I know I will want to watch it, but I'm not too sure when. And yeah, what do y'all think of how I managed to 100% the Lego Incredibles game? Yeah, what do y'all think of that? Yeah, what do y'all think of that? Definitely my favorite of the Lego games that I've done by far. When it comes to 100%ing, of course. And overall played, too. So much stuff that you're able to collect and stuff, and be able to do. Yeah, absolutely one of my favorites. Of course, I love Lego Batman as well. And of course, the Lego Movie and the Pirates of the Caribbean Lego games. There we go. Got the gem and got the relic as well. And it's not a platinum relic, but hey, it's fine. It's all fine. Yeah, it's all good. But, yeah, it's really good that I went ahead and got the gem, though. And also, what did y'all think of the, new Minions, the new Angry Birds trailer? Right? Angry Birds 3. It looks very funny, I would definitely say. Can we all agree? Well, not all agree, but the ones that are looking forward to it. Like, doesn't it look like it's going to be funny? I'm definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the Angry Birds Movie 3. Especially seeing Red handling, you know, being a dad, being a father, and Silver, Chuck's sister, being a father, being a dad, being a mother, if I can even speak today. Yeah, I was trying to say mother, but it kept coming out like that. But yeah, Red as a dad and Silver as a mom. And I really do love the designs of their kids, though. And the fact that they have, like, a pet A pet tarantula? Yeah. In the trailer, it looks like they have a pet tarantula. Like, no thank you. No thank you. Because I do not do spiders. I most certainly do not. So yeah, I would most certainly say no thank you. Alright, got Polar here. See. Okay, yeah, that was very good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I do also hope everybody's day, or week by far, is going very good. Definitely hope. I just had some Captain D's. Very good, I can just say. Yeah, I do love me some Captain D's. And of course, since we can't get all the crates right now, I will, of course, get the crystal first, and then go back on ourselves to the death route. Again, we can't get everything, or we can't get all the crates right now. Wait for the fire. Yeah, to go ahead and get the death route gem. Right now, at least. Go ahead and get the death route gem, since we can't get all the crates until a bit later. Yeah, I had some chicken. From Captain D's. I'm gonna say KFC. I mean, yeah, I'd like some KFC chicken, especially their chicken on bone. But yeah, Captain D's chicken. Poor Coco always getting her connection cut off. before she can try to tell Crash what she needs to tell him. Like, poor Coco. Well, yeah, so much for that. Dang it, I didn't even... Yeah. The rat killed me. Of course, the rat had to kill me there. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Bear down. And also to be able to take another secret exit. Yeah, it's still really cool that The Simpsons that I made a video about on them doing a parody on the Joker movie. Which, yeah, is really cool. Yeah, I really did like the Joker movie. Definitely one of my favorite R-rated movies. And, of course, we don't talk about the sequel. Yeah, we don't talk about the sequel. Yeah, really, really cool to see. So not only that they made a parody on Pennywise, but which was also another good movie I enjoyed, another one of my favorites, but also Joker. Yeah, really, really cool that they managed to do that. Now we can properly go and get the gem and now be able to do all of Air Crash. But yeah, I don't even bother getting those extra men up there. I don't even bother. It just seems too risky. You know? And yeah, the hate as well outside. Like, my word. Yeah, the hate. The different temperature outside is ridiculous. Well, at least where I am. It is pretty crazy. Hopefully it's not so bad where y'all are. Yeah, a hate advisory that is here. having a heat advisory. Probably for breakfast in the morning, I'll probably start having the new box of those brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tarts that got brought home recently. Because I finished off the box of the cereal that I've been eating of Cocoa Puffs. So yeah, I'll probably start eating some of those Pop-Tarts. Right, it didn't even go on the ramp. Yeah, it didn't even get on the ramp itself. That was funny. That was pretty funny. But there we go. Air crash is now fully done. I'll go ahead, well, before we do plant food, you know, to go ahead and get the whole yellow gem, just so before we do sooner or later, we're gonna go ahead and get the relic here on Bear Down. Go ahead and get the relic here. I actually thought I was going to hit that seal for a moment. Yeah, I really thought I was going to hit that seal for a moment. Thankfully I didn't, though. I really thought I was about to hit it. Season 17 of SpongeBob has been pretty good by far, I would definitely say. I personally have been enjoying Season 17 so far of SpongeBob. I would definitely say. Can most definitely say. There we go, got the platinum. Unlike on Bear It, where I got a gold relic, if y'all remember. I actually managed to get platinum. Yeah, I managed to get platinum here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do plant food. Especially to go ahead and get the yellow gem. Especially since we're going to be needing it for sooner or later. And of course, this is yet another timer one. Another timer-based one. Where we gotta get to the end of the level before the timer runs out. And we did. It's all fine, though. I mean, the time is pretty generous, though, I will say. The time that you need to get there is pretty generous. And yeah, of course we'll go ahead and, well, obviously not get the checkpoints. yeah, we're obviously not going to get the checkpoints. Just because we're going to do just like we did on, you know, Hang 8. When it came to the whole timer. But yeah, it does give you quite a good amount of time to get to the end of the level to get the yellow gem. It does give you quite a bit of time. I definitely will say. I don't think it's too bad of a time. Yeah, I do personally think it's not all too bad. Just wanted to wait for that TNT to blow up. We weren't able to do like before when it came to the whole plants here. It's all good though. There you go. Again, always good to go ahead and get the yellow gem before doing sooner or later. Always good to get it before sooner or later. Go ahead and do the relic on plant food. Yeah, definitely good to at least keep one Aqua Aqua with you. As much as you can. Wow, we actually managed to keep both, though. We're about to lose one. To be able to do just to take a hit here. Yeah, just so we can be able to take a hit. But still. I'm quite surprised. Got gold. And I'll probably just wait to get the relic when it comes to sooner or later. Yeah, I'll probably just wait to get the relic on sooner or later because, yeah, it's pretty annoying. This level is pretty annoying to get the relic on. So I'll probably just wait to get it once we have the Spade Shoes. Yeah, once we have the Spade Shoes, then we'll get it. But I'll probably just wait until, you know, obviously once we defeat Cortex to be able to get the Spade Shoes. Because, yeah, this level definitely isn't one of my favorites when it comes to the time trials. It's definitely quite annoying. And here is something that y'all can do. here's something that y'all can do. Y'all don't have to complete this whole area here that we needed the yellow gem. Yeah, y'all don't even need to do this whole section here. All you're needing is the gem. That's it. That is it. All you're needing is the gem. There is no other crates in that area. So once you get the gem, you can just do a disabuse in order to get to, you know, the main path. Just to get back to the main part of the level. There's just really no point trying to, or going through the rest of that area of the yellow gem. Like, it really isn't. All you're needing to go into that path is just to get the clear gem. That's it. There's no other crates down there, so there's really no point going back, staying in that section. Yeah, there's no point on that, so it's just much easier to do like I did. It's just so much easier to do what I did. Yeah, we could just jump over that last one. Yeah, easily could just jump over that last one. Just have to time it. Go ahead and get that guy. And here's another Aku we were able to do. So 2 invincibility mask. Able to do 2 invincibilities. Pretty good, I would say. Considering that we are right at the end of the level. There we go. And now we have probably one of the easiest bosses in the Crash Bandicoot series. Which, yeah, when it comes to Tiny, definitely the easiest when it comes to fighting Tiny Tiger. It's just very simple.
Crash, my boy. You are more than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather, and our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next walkthrough.
Yeah, Tiny Tiger, he is very easy. Especially on here. He is definitely very easy. It is a very, very simple game of just tricking him. Yeah, we gotta make him fall where these platforms are falling. When they turn red, just make him jump over onto where the hole is, where the one falls, to trick him into falling down. Again, you just do that 3 times. Yeah, you don't even hit him, or you don't even have to spin him or anything. Yeah, just make sure that you don't fall on the platform that falls. But again, it's very easy. Just like that. Just like that, he's defeated. It just takes you no time whatsoever. Takes you no time whatsoever. Warp Room 4. Hanging out. Which, yeah, this is yet another one that I really do not like when it comes to the time trial. And either way, I am gonna, of course, wait to get the relic here, too. Yeah, I am most certainly gonna wait to get the relic here. Because, yeah, it's very annoying. It is definitely a very annoying one. Even to just get gold most of the time. I mean, obviously for platinum, it is, you know, absolute chaos when it comes to trying to get the platinum on this level. But yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, of course, we do have yet another secret exit in this level that we do need to take. And it's to totally fly. Yeah, it's to totally fly in the secret warp room. These secret exits are really not that hard to find if you're, you know, if you're never played these games before. They're really not that hard to find. I mean, some of them can be pretty good, pretty well hidden, but they're not too difficult. They're really not all that bad. I mean, yeah, I will admit that when I was little, when I started playing Crash for the first time, obviously this game, Crash 2, was the first Crash game that I played. At least when it came to, you know, the original Crash 2. Because obviously the N.Sane Trilogy was not a thing back when I was little. Yeah, the N.Sane Trilogy was not a thing when I was little, so it wasn't. But yeah, the secret exits, definitely, I will admit, definitely was pretty tough for little me. I can definitely say, but still, I don't really feel like a whole lot of them are not too bad to find. Now we gotta go back on ourselves. To get back to where the secret exit we need to take is. Which is just go back here and fall down this hole. It's just down this area where these enemies are. Now we gotta go through these monkey bars. Which these monkey bars are thankfully not as terrible as the ones on Rafa Cortex. Like, goodness. The one on Rafa Cortex is annoying. So annoying. The one on Rafa Cortex. You just go too slow. On the Rafa Cortex, you go extremely slow. Like a snail's pace. Pretty much. When it comes to doing you know, doing the whole monkey bars. Like, man. Especially when it comes to when you're having to do a time trial. And the only two levels that I will do when it comes to Warp Room 5, the last Warp Room, when it comes to the relics, I will go ahead and get before we get the speed suits, is the two jetpack levels. Those are the ones in Warp Room 5 that I'll go ahead and get. Okay, well, the Firefly I didn't grab. Thankfully, there's one over here, so it wasn't too far away. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't too far. Thankfully it wasn't so far. Yeah, now we can go back in and actually get the gem. I wanted to go ahead and do the relic. Make sure I get that Firefly. Yeah, because things would be very dark if we didn't have these Fireflies. And funny enough, if y'all did not know, the music that's, well, not this music here in the bonus stage, but the music that was just playing earlier on the actual Totally Fly, the music here, is actually the exact same music that plays during the credits, at least when it comes, dang it, at least when it comes to the original Crash 2. The original Crash 2, at least, the music on this level, Totally Fly, again, not the bonus stage one, but the one when you're actually doing the whole level. Yeah, like, it's the exact same music on the original Crash 2. The whole music for the credits. In case if there's people that did not know that, because, yeah, it's really cool, I can just say. Yeah, this music here. This music here. It's the same music on the original Crash 2. That this level's music is the same music for the credits. And yeah, having to break these crates, which a lot of y'all would probably say, how do I manage to actually break these crates? You know, with no Firefly. Like, yeah. I mean, I just feel mainly, I would like to, you know, spin. Because you can hear. What I'd like to do is just spin around to figure out where the crates are. Because again, the Firefly will go away. And, yeah. That would be not very good if the Firefly goes away. But, yeah, I normally just sometimes do, well, at this point, I don't even do that because, you know, I know where the crates are. But used to, I would have to do that to figure out where the crates are before I grab the Firefly. Yeah, before I get the Firefly. And you know what? We'll go ahead and switch to Coco, because we haven't done any of Coco yet. So yeah, we'll do some with Coco. Digging it. And yet this level also has a secret exit. Which this is where the last secret exit we need to take is in the game. That will lead to Road to Nowhere. So we can properly finish Road to Nowhere and get all the crates. And of course, Coco can't do any of the bosses. Yes, he can't do any of the bosses, so we are going to have to switch back to Crash when it comes to doing the boss. When doing N.Sane, we're going to have to... That was a very sad, you know, slide, trying to avoid getting electrocuted. It's all good, though. 94 extra men we got. And of course, we don't even, on this level, we don't even have to take the whole death route. I mean, you're gonna have to do some walking backwards, though. Now, this area, this part is pretty annoying, because there's some extra men that is up. You can barely see it, but there's some iron crates up at the very top of the screen. It's very hard to see, but yeah. You have to bounce. Have to do a bounce. You have to get a perfect bounce. And yeah, it's very annoying. But I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna worry about it because it's very annoying. Yeah, it's very annoying to try to do. To try to get, I mean, yes, it's extra man, but still, I can live without getting those. I can live without getting those extra men. So, it's fine. And of course, here, we got, which, if I still had my Aku Aku, I could easily just, you know, run into those nitros to easily blow them up. But again, I lost my Aku Aku in the bonus stage. And like I said before, we need to go backwards. Go back to that... Yeah, we have to go back onto that area where we entered the death route. Once we get all the crates and stuff. Yeah, because here, of course, there is crates in this death route. Dadgummit. Yeah, there is crates in this death route. And yeah, we gotta take both of these paths as well. This path here, the death route path, and of course the main path we have to take. And again, I like to get rid of these things, so I don't accidentally bump into them. And of course, the bays are also gonna kind of be annoying too. Which I don't think I should really bother about that one over there. And I don't think this one too. They really shouldn't be that much of a problem. Yeah, I don't think it's that much of a problem there. But now that we got the gem, we gotta now go backwards. Yeah, we now have to go back where we entered the death route. So we can get back onto the main area of the level. Get away those bays. Which, yeah, I used to be terrified of these levels, or the levels that had these bays. I used to be absolutely terrified when I was little. Like, I would have to have somebody else do these levels for me, because I used to be... Jesus! Yeah, these nitros can scare the heck out of me. Yeah, these nitros seriously can scare the heck out of you. Just the way that they bounce, they can really scare you. They can really jump scare you. And again, it's very annoying considering that we have no Aku Aku. But yeah, this level and bee having, the only levels that have bees in them. I used to be scared of these levels, these two levels with the bees, when I was little. Especially when Crash got swelled up. Yeah, because Crash's death animation, when you get stung by a bee, he starts to swell. And yeah, that used to scare me when I was little. I mean, you can't blame me, though. You can't blame my little self for being scared of something like that. Like, you really couldn't. You really can't judge my little self. And again, there's the area, that platform. That's where we'll have to go back to once we get the gem. Yeah, once we get the gem, I can go back to over there. So we can take the secret exit. There we go. Secret exit. And now, we can go and finish Road to Ruin. Yeah, we can now go and finish Road to Ruin. Get the crates that we couldn't get before, in order to get the actual crates that we had to miss, since, you know, we couldn't complete all of the level. But now, we're able to. And again, no need for Death's Root, because obviously we've already gotten it. We already got the gem, and there's no crates in this Death's Root. So yeah, no need. No need whatsoever. Very fascinating crate placements there. I'm not gonna lie. Very fascinating. There we go. Road to Ruin is now fully completed. We have done everything in the secret warp room as well, considering, you know, we got all the gems and the relics in the secret warp room of the 2 levels from there. Since you know, we already got the Aku Akus here, I'm gonna go ahead and do Cold Hard Crash. Cause, yeah, when it comes to getting the gems here, yeah, especially the certain way that I do when it comes to getting both gems. And also, this also has yet another death route that has crates inside that we need to go backwards on. Dang it. Well, no, actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, actually, now I think about it, it's not too bad of what it seems. Yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah, it's not all that bad. And we are gonna have to be wasting some extra men here. Yeah, we are gonna have to be wasting some extra men. But there's a reason. There's a reason. But we got literally like 97 extra men now. So we got plenty of extra men. But again, there's a reason why we're gonna own wasting some extra men. So yeah, there is a reason. First of all, we're gonna get the gem inside the death route. And here, we can be able to get the invincibility. Get the gem. And now we can fall down. And now, we are just going to constantly be falling down here until we get 2 more Aku Akus. So we can get yet another invincibility. Yeah, so we can be able to get yet another invincibility mask. Okay, that's 1. Because again, it really does save time having to revisit or redo the level to go and get, you know, the whole normal gem, since, you know, it's going to be taking you away. Once you leave the death route, it's going to be how we got this gem here. It's going to be taking you away for where the other crates are. So, I always like doing it like this. But it's going to be all fine. This time, we got to go all the way to the end of the death route again, but this time, not fall in the hole. Yeah, now we got to go back to where we entered the death route to get back on the main path. Yeah, we gotta now go back onto the main path. There we go. And like I said, doing it the way that I did here really saves time from you having to redo this level to be able to go and, you know, have to do the other gem and stuff. I like to get everything in one run of the level. And there is no need to get the extra man that is behind those nitro crates. There is literally no need. Because, yeah, the crate is going to detonate either way when we hit, or explode, you know, get destroyed once we destroy all the nitros. So it's all fine. There you go. Again, so much better to do it like this. So we got the crystal and both gems in one attempt. Or in one, you know, one go of the level. One go of the level. Just so much better to do it like that. So much better to do it like that. Yeah, we can just leave that crate, that 3-time crate there. Yeah, because the time crate that we left before is easily just can be able to get destroyed. We can collect it once we destroy all the nitros. Yeah, there we go. It may not seem like we got it, but trust me, we do got it. We did get it. Yeah, trust me, we did get the time crate. We got platinum. And I don't know which way is faster, to be honest. I really don't know which way is faster when it comes to on Cold Hard Crash. I really don't know which way is faster. The death route or the normal path? I always take the death route. I seriously don't know, though, which way is faster. I mean, yes, the death route does not have no time crates. Yeah, the death route obviously does not have no time crates. But the death route does get extremely easy when, you know, considering that, you know, you have 3 Aku Akus. Right, doing the invincibility mask. Kind of like we did on the normal going on this level. No time crates here, but still, we get the invincibility mask. If we can, you know, actually get to it. That's at least what I like about it. But I guess it really just depends on y'all. Which side y'all think it's faster. Because, like I said, this route doesn't have no time crates. The regular route obviously does. But I feel like either way, either one would probably be pretty fast. I'm not going to argue. I feel like either one would be pretty fast. Yeah, these nitro crates, yet again, definitely can startle you if you're not careful. They can certainly startle you. And here, you don't necessarily need to have the green gem, but it's still obviously recommend getting it just because you're going to need it for full percentage. But yeah, you don't really need this green gem platform. On the N.Sane Trilogy, you can easily just do this. As long as you don't do like I did. But you do see what I mean, though. Well, really the thing is, too, you gotta position yourself. Yeah, just making sure you position yourself right. But yeah, you don't even need the green gem to go into this area to get the hidden gem. Obviously, on the original, you are most certainly going to be needing the green gem for that. But on here, no, you can just do like I did, as long as you position yourself right. Yeah, as long as you position yourself on the right spot, then yeah. This bonus stage isn't all too bad. I definitely say it's not the worst bonus stage. Yeah, we're slowly able to get the all of the extra men back. We are slowly getting our extra men back. There we go. Very good. Back into Ruination to get the relic. Wait. Okay, wait. Yeah, wait. Just wait for the fire to go away. Oh well. Yeah, these platforms here are really the annoying thing. Well, yeah, don't destroy the nitro. Make sure that you don't destroy the nitro there. It's a good recommendation that you don't destroy the nitro there. I mean, you still can get 3 Aku Akus. I think it's this level? I don't think so. It might be this level. That you can still get 3 Aku Akus without that one that we got before from that bounce crate. It might be... It might have been... It might be this one. I can't remember. Yeah, it is this one. It is this level. Yeah, like I said, this part can be very scary. Trying to do. Platinum. Behaving. And of course, here's where the last color gem is. Yeah, where the last color gem of the game is. And yet again, it's another gem where you can just get and just do a disabuse in order to get, you know, back to the normal area of the level. And yeah, of course, the difference when it comes to this level is there's so many more bays. Unlike on, you know, digging it, there's only one. Now, look at the difference here. These nitros are different because they're not bouncing. And yeah, they're fake. So just jump on top of these fake nitro crates, and you're able to get to where the purple gem is. And then once again, all we can do is just get to the purple gem and just get back to the normal route. Just like that. It's very simple. Yeah, really cool, I can just say. These fake nitro crates that lead to the area, right, where the purple gem is. Really cool. Because you see, these nitros are jumping. The ones that we jumped on before were not jumping. So obviously, you could just tell when it comes to... Something is odd when it comes to those stack of nitros that are just sitting there, not doing anything. Now we can fight N.Sane. Yeah, now we can fight N.Sane.
Crash. I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. Nitrous Brio, the inventor of the Evolver Ray. Brio was responsible for our misunderstandings in the past. He forced me to assist him in his plot for world domination, and he's at it again. He will attempt to stand in our way. Be on your guard, Crash. Deliver the crystals to engines.
Yeah, we'll switch back to Crash now. Yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of Coco at least, right? Give her some screen time to play as. Alright, N.Sane. I love N.Sane. He's one of my favorite boss villains in Crash. Especially his boss fight in 4, I really love. Right, his Guitar Hero, like, boss fight with the weapon of mass percussion. But yeah, this mech, being immune to Wumpa Fruit, like, yeah. Wow, like, wow, N.Sane. And do remember, N.Sane's voice actor on Crash of the Titans, Mind of a Mutant, and Tag Team Racing is the same voice actor who plays El Jefe on Sly Cooper 4, and who voices Dr. Paradox, right? Right, just La Paradox, right? Which is really cool, I can just say. The main villain of Sly 4 and El Jefe, the first boss of Sly 4, being voiced by the same guy who voices N.Sane on Titans, Mind of a Mutant, and Tag Team. And again, definitely two of my favorite Sly 4 villains, too. Right, La Paradox and, El Jefe. I mean, I love all the villains in Sly 4. I love all the villains in Sly 4. El Jefe, Toothpick, the Grez, Miss Decibel. I do like all... And yes, I know I didn't include Penelope, which, yeah, I do have my mixed things when it comes to how they did Penelope. Especially how it broke Bentley's heart, right? Bentley's girlfriend betraying him like that. But, yeah, besides Penelope, I would say the other villains I definitely do like in Sly 4. Yeah, I can understand that. I was getting electrocuted there. And of course we can do just like on Digging It, where we can just let the nitro detonator get the time crate. Like, yeah, we could just let it there. Sorry, you bees, but you ain't getting me today. I don't even think I have ever gotten stung by a bee. I don't recall if I have ever gotten stung by a bee. I know it was sting, though. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever been stung by a bee, thankfully. Thankfully. Ew! That was horrible. Yeah, not a sapphire. I may just have to come back, as well once I have the spade saves, to be honest. At this point. Because, yeah, sapphire, nuh-uh. That is a no for me. I'm not accepting sapphire. So, yeah. And like I said, when it comes to rocket and pack attack, those are the only two ones in Warp Room 5 that we'll get before we get the spade saves from Cortex. So yeah, rocket and pack attack are the two relics we'll be getting before we get the spade saves, and the rest of the relics we'll be getting once we have the spade saves, or the remaining ones that we need to do. But yeah, not sapphire. That is nasty. That is nasty. Not sapphire. Anything but that. I mean, if this was Rapha Cortex, that would be fine. If this was Rapha Cortex or Crash Nitro Kart, that would be fine. But no, not on here or any of the other Crash games. Only Rapha Cortex and like I said, Nitro Kart is the only exceptions. Those are the only ones that I would allow sapphire. Thankfully, I just got a checkpoint. Yeah, thankfully, I just got a checkpoint. I would like to see these kind of levels return in a future Crash game, though. These are definitely some of my favorites when it comes to the Crash games, like the whole jetpack levels, the airplane levels, the underwater levels, the riding levels. Like, yeah, I always loved those types of levels in the Crash games. Riding Polar or Pyrrha, or the alien creature like on Crash 4, you know, that on Crash Landed. Riding an airplane on Crash Warp. Riding a jet board or jet ski. Riding any of the different vehicles or anything. The motorcycle. Yes, I even like the motorcycle. I even like the motorcycle levels. Because I know a lot of people, you know, really don't like the motorcycle levels. But I do personally like the motorcycle levels. And again, the underwater levels, I really love. Really some of the biggest things when it came to when I was little, when I was growing up, of what I remember the most of Crash 3. Because again, even though Crash 2 was my first Crash game I ever played, I always remembered a lot more of Crash 3 when I was growing up. I don't know why. That's always something, though, that I always remember when growing up was, yes, Crash 2 was the first Crash game I ever played when I started playing Crash, but Crash 3, I remembered a lot more. I don't know why. It's pretty funny. Yeah, pretty funny. And again, when it comes to the Lego Incredibles game that, you know, I just recently beaten 100%, it's still very weird, though, that when you start the game, you start on the second movie instead of the first movie. Like, yeah, you do the first movie first, and then you do the second movie first, and then you do the first movie. Like, yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird that you do the first movie when it comes to, you know, doing the story. Like, yeah, doing the second Incredibles movie first, and then doing the first movie. I mean, you would think that it would be the first movie first, of course, and then the second movie, but no, it's actually the other way around. You actually start the game off when it comes to the second movie, and then once you complete the second movie's story, you unlock the being able to do the first movie. Which I do prefer the first Incredibles over the second one, of course. I mean, I wouldn't say the second Incredibles was terrible. It's not my favorite, of course. But, I mean, do remember that we are getting a third Incredibles in 2028. Yeah, 2028. 2 years from now, we are getting a third Incredibles movie. Still not so sure what it's going to be about, though. That's the thing, too. I'm not so sure what the third Incredibles movie will be about. Yeah, stuff about it, about, like, the whole plot and stuff, have not been said for the movie. All we do know that it is coming out, it's supposed to come out June of 2028. That's all we know right now. Yeah, that's what we know so far. And yeah, the second Incredibles came out in 2018. 8 years ago. Yeah, the second Incredibles came out 8 years ago. Which is crazy. I mean, comparing to how long of a wait that it was from the first movie to the second movie. Yeah. Just how long people had to wait for the second Incredibles when it came to the first movie and the waiting they had to do before the second movie came out. I mean, a similar thing is kind of with, this movie, the third Incredibles. At least, the second Incredibles movie really didn't end on too much of a cliffhanger. I mean, yeah, if you look at, the first movie, obviously it did end on a cliffhanger. Everybody will say. Right, with the whole Underminer, which he barely even gets shown in the movie. Yeah, and he's not even the main antagonist, as a lot of people would assume, just from him showing up at the end of the first movie. You'd think that he would be the main antagonist, but he's not. Evelyn, or the screenslaver, was. We'll be coming back for that death route. We're coming back for that death route. We're coming back for that bad boy. Look at that. Almost to max extra man. Almost to max extra man. We just need 2 more extra men, and then we got max extra men. Since you can only go up to 99 extra men. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get that extra man that's surrounded by those nitros. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not. And now we gotta make it back ourselves to the death route to go where the rest of the crates are. Thankfully, it's not extremely far, though. Yeah, thankfully it's not extremely far. So it's all good. And of course we would have gotten hit there. It's fine. We got a checkpoint now, so it's fine. That was a fail. That was a big fail. What was that? Yeah, I don't know what that was about. That was certainly a fail, though. I tried to do that, but yeah, the way it ended up, yeah, I don't know what I would have called that. I don't know what I would have, what happened there. That was funny, though. That was very funny. And yet, this level also has a death route. Yeah, it also has a death route. But, of course, we don't have to go through... we don't have to go all the way through it, just like the level we just did. And yeah, it's another one of these levels. Except the music here is the Turtle Woods level and the pits. They share the same music. Well, except for the Death Route. The Death Route shares the same music, like I mentioned before, of Totally Fly with and the whole credits music on the original Crest 2. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, because obviously the Nitro... Like, why did I even think to do that, though? Because obviously the Nitros would have gotten it anyway at the end of the level, so, yeah. I don't personally know why I did that. Yeah, I don't know why I did it like I did. I don't understand. Falling just like... Falling... Falling, doing just like how I did before, right? On piston it away. Yes, we are technically going through the exit of the Death Route, but just to get 2 crates that were back there. We're at the very end of the Death Route, but that's only 2 crates. And it's much easier to do it like how I did. I don't really see the point of why you need to have a Firefly literally at the end of the level, right? Like, there's really no need. There is no need to have it there. Like, seriously, no need. And now we have where the final 2 gems are and the last crystal of the game is. Before we do Cortex. And this is, of course, where the level where we have, when you have all the colored gems, you can take the route with where all the color, with that has all the colored gems. Okay, I thought it was gonna end up being the same thing. Doing the same thing. First we have blue. So yeah, make sure you have all the colored gems here. First we have the blue gem. Gonna get rid of that guy first. Just because it would make life so much easier. And then we have the green gem. Which I'm pretty sure the gems were on here. I'm pretty sure they might be in the order that you actually get them, too. Or at least where the levels they come from is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because now we have yellow. Well, not necessarily. Yes, blue and green. Yeah, but technically red the red gem, you know, is in the same warp room as the blue gem. But still, either way, it's pretty close. They're pretty close, though. Yeah, because here's the red gem. And, you know, the red gem was in the first warp room as well. Which, yeah, it's pretty funny because the final warp room, the 5th warp room, is the only one to not have a colored gem in it. You'd think that one of the colored gems would have gotten replaced, or gotten moved to the final warp room. It just would make sense. I think it would make sense. But now that we got the gem here, we can now go and do the level like normal to get the crates. I just don't want to get jump scared by these nitro crates, just of how high they bounce. Just of how high these nitro crates. Jesus, that one came pretty close to getting me. I am not gonna lie. There you go. Again, not a bad death route, and that's why I'm glad I waited to get the Aku Aku until after we did the death route. Here's the last crystal. And there's the last gem. Yeah. Got all the gems. If I... Let me think. Yeah, we should now have all the gems. But of course, to get the 100% ending, we're going to need to defeat Cortex first.
Yes! My plan is nearly complete. And I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine! What's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Crash, Cortex isn't gonna use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super Cortex vortex he's built on the space station. One blast and the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless slaves. Crash, don't let him have those crystals!
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything! Oh, yes, we're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
And again, Cortex is very easy here. We just gotta stop him before he gets to the space station. And there you go. Just like that. We got the speed suits.
You haven't seen the last of me, Bandicoot.
Yeah, now have the speed suits.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex vortex? Still up there.
Coco, your brother is getting dragged away by a crab. Yeah. But now we have unlocked the 100% ending, which I should be able to just wait until we get, you know, the rest of the relics now. To make it 102%. But still.
Crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy. The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex vortex forever. Let me walk you to my completed laser installation.
Yeah, we can wait to do that while we go and get the remaining stuff that we need. Go to sewer later, since we got the speed suits now. Yeah, it's very important that you do get the 3 Aku Akus. Very, very important. Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, I just needed to get the one relic there. in Warp Room 3. Hanging out. And of course we have the redo behaving since we got that disgusting sapphire relic. Ugh. Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to the patterning though, of where the enemies are going when you're going on the monkey bars. Yeah, that's the annoying thing. See, speed suits are very, very helpful. Speed suits, triple spin, either one of those are very helpful. Alright, let's go and get rid of that sapphire relic, shall we? Let's go get rid of that disgusting sapphire relic. What if we actually get the sapphire relic into a platinum relic? That would be pretty funny. No, I did not mean to go into the ground. Dadgummit. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. I try not to do that. I mean, that alone probably killed a platinum run. Yeah, that right there, me going into the ground, most certainly killed the platinum run. No, I still somehow managed to get it. Yeah, that is way better. I turned that disgusting sapphire relic into a platinum relic. Like, that is way better. That is way better. I like that. We just got 3 relics to get since we already did the 2 jetpack levels. Well, that was... that was my fault. I'm not gonna lie, that was my fault there. Yeah, I don't know what that was either. Yeah, I'm glad I got squished there because, yeah, I didn't even get the crate. I didn't even get the time crate there, so, yeah, I'm glad. Oh, that was close. Almost got squished there, but we thankfully didn't. Yeah, it's all fine. That's fine. Look at that, platinum. Night fight. Night fight. And yeah, the detonator crate could have gotten that, but I would have much rather just went ahead and got it. Went ahead and get it. There you go. Just one relic to go. Got spaced out. No, I went into piston it away again. I did not mean to go into there. Yeah, I did not mean to go into piston it away. Wrong level. There we go. Yeah, I just went into the wrong room. Or wrong level. Forget it. Yeah. Losing that Aku, like, forget it. I'll just say. Of course I would do something like that. And of course I would have done something like that too. Of course I would have done something like both of those. There we go. That is all the relics. Got confetti and... Well, we're not in the right warp room to see any fireworks, but... Yeah, we got the full percentage, 102%. So yeah, to end this stream, this anniversary stream, we'll play the 100% ending. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this anniversary stream. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, make sure you have all notifications turned on so you see anything new. And yeah, absolutely crazy of the N.Sane Trilogy now being 9 years old. Next year, it will be a decade. Yeah, next year, it will be a decade, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this stream. Catch you next one.